Hi, Garfield collectors and fans. My name is Robert Kothe, and my wife, Cathy, holds the world record for Garfield collectibles. We're coming to you with a very exciting, I can't say it with a straight face. Let's try this again. We are coming to you with a very exciting video about Garfield Tortilla Chips. That's right, Garfield Tortilla Chips. If you're bored already and you're not excited about Garfield Tortilla Chips, now's a good time to turn off the video because it's not going to get any better. But if you're engaged, as some of us are, about Garfield Tortilla Chips, continue watching because we have an exciting, can't say that with a straight face, but we have an exciting reveal coming up towards the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. Also, we have another Garfield mystery coming up towards the end of this video. So come along with me for this journey about Garfield Tortilla Chips. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Well, the answer's simple. Let me ask you, when you're done eating a bag of potato chips, bag of tortilla chips, what do you do with the bag? You throw it out, right? I don't think I did that right. Let me ask you, when you're done with a bag of potato chips or a bag of tortilla chips, what do you do with the bag? Very good. You throw them out. Let me ask you, when you're done with a bag of chips, bag of tortilla chips, let's try again. Let me ask you, when you're done with a bag of chips, what do you do with the bag? You throw it out. Well, in the case of these very bags of Garfield Tortilla Chips, that was never an option in the first place because my wife, Cathy, is a collector. And as we say in our book, Loves Garfield, the semi-official Garfield Collector's Handbook with foreword from Jim Davis, the only difference between collectors and hoarders is collectors have a theme. I say that respectfully, of course. So as a collector, we would have never thought of even trying these. I didn't know what they taste like. We put them in storage for years and years and years and years. And then one day, well, you know what? I'll let you hear it from John himself. The story continues by a gentleman in Canada by the name of John. Take it away, John.
Hey, thanks, Robert. My name's John, spelled with no H's, just like our boy John Arbuckle, or also known as the right way to spell it. But I'm here to tell you guys the story about the Garfield Nacho mystery that Cathy and Robert helped me solve. It all started when I was trying to make some small talk with my girlfriend's mother, who's also a Garfield collector, and I said to her, hey, do you remember Garfield Nachos? And she had no idea what I was talking about. I was kind of blown away, to be honest, because I have such a vivid memory of them from my childhood. They're kind of like Dorito ripoffs, but they came in a really tall bag. Anyway, I said, what do you mean you don't remember Garfield Nachos? Garfield Nachos. So I went to the Google machine, and sure enough, what do I find in the images? Absolutely nothing. Like not even one image, not even like a pixelated anything, which kind of blew me away because I remembered the bag so vividly. Garfield had on a sombrero, a poncho, he was holding two maracas, but I mean, if it's not online, it's not real, right? Ugh. The only thing that kind of made me feel like I wasn't crazy was that my buddy Sal also remembered the chips. So we did a deep dive and we found Retro Ontario. Sure enough, on their Facebook page, there was a thread all about Garfield nacho chips and how nobody could find them. Well, that's not entirely true. Somebody kind of found a photo of Garfield wearing the right sort of clothes. It was a cool photo, but it wasn't the chips and it just didn't feel right. Then we opened the comments and holy normal balls. Someone found it. It was an old grocery store flyer. The sombrero, the poncho, the maracas. The nostalgia was flooding my brain. Mystery solved, right? Kind of. The problem is that no matter how hard we looked, we couldn't find any photos in full color. Everything was black and white. I'm a freelance writer for the Chive, so I reached out online. I said, hey, does anybody have a full color photo of Garfield Garfield Tortilla Chips? That's something else. They're not Garfield Nachos, they're Garfield Tortillas. And if you do, let me know. Please, internet, solve this mystery for me, make me feel like I'm not completely insane. And I was pointed in the direction of Robert and Cathy's incredible Garfield collection, world record holding Garfield collection. And through means maybe I won't share here, I found Robert's contact and I threw a Hail Mary email. I honestly didn't expect to hear anything. Next day, Robert got back to me. He says, quote, "I hope you did not bet against it." Dang. No, I wouldn't. I've seen the video. Your collection's tremendous. Then, 5 minutes later, these photos were in my inbox. Not only did he have one actual bag, but 2 bags, both black and yellow. One of them, Robert even found in a Garfield cat toy box he was gonna give away to his sister. He put the chips in there for safekeeping. Robert, come on, man. That's gold. Take care of it. I'm kidding. I guess my only disappointment would be that the chips aren't in an orange bag. They're not nacho flavored. They're in a yellow bag and they're tortilla chips. But hey, it doesn't matter because the Garfield nacho tortilla chip mystery for me is solved. Yay! I also want to say a special thank you to Robert and Cathy. They could have easily said, this guy is completely nuts. What is he talking about? Garfield wearing a sombrero, holding maracas, nacho chips from the 90s? Well, no, let's not respond to this one. But they didn't, and thank you. I really appreciate it because those things out of the blue can sometimes be special. Just like an email I got recently from Robert. Check this out. Oh, maybe you'll get to see that picture in just a moment. Thanks for listening to my story, guys.
Here you go. Oh, hey, we're back. So, as John explains, that settled his mystery, or not so much a mystery because he knew it existed, but gave him closure on the situation, mostly. Stay tuned for that big surprise. But, on the other hand, as it turns out, the reason for this video is I just realized that these 2 particular bags of Garfield chips are the only color proof online right now of all the internet. They are over here, they're over here. These are not them, that's not them. This is John's post. And there's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, blogs, forums have all discussed, reminisced over, but never found a single image of that except for the black and white advertisement. So in a way, these 2 chips bags right here are the origin, the 000 of all digital images online. So we've got a bit of a telethon here at the end of this video. The telethon is simple. I implore you to go far, to go wide, to help these 2 bags of potato chips live on forever, long past us, long past our mentality. Forward those pictures far and wide. Share them, settle any discussions about Garfield Tortilla Chips with these pictures. As the originator of the photos, I give you permission, right here on film, to any photos that we've taken from our collection with these Garfield Tortilla Chips in them, and our special reveal coming right up. Let them live. You have digitally, together as a group, we have collectively prevented the extinction of digital images of Garfield potato chips. Well, actually tortilla chips. But why should we stop there? As it turns out that we have a whole kitchen full of Garfield items that, once again, as we see in our book, Loves Garfield, the semi-official Garfield Collector's Handbook, with forward Jim Davis. The only difference between collectors and hoarders is collectors have a theme. We've also preserved in our kitchen ravioli, goldfish crackers, and all sorts of other kinds of food, as evidenced here. Help us preserve, spread them far and wide, the food images. I promised you a not so exciting, or exciting to us, reveal. Well, as it turns out, the original poster that John talked about that gave him a clue that we might be the people to have it, plus the fact that the bag was on our desk right behind us, has never really been photographed in its fullest. And so here's the reveal with Cathy, the world record holder herself. Tell you a little bit more about this poster.
Hi, I'm Cathy, the Guinness World Record holder for Garfield Collectibles. This poster next to me was acquired at the latest Garfield convention back in 2019, and it shows right in the middle the famous orange bag of the nacho cheese flavor Garfield Tortilla Chips. These posters and other ones like it were on display at the Paws headquarters to show a snapshot of some of the products that they had licensed throughout the years. As some of you may know, Paws was sold to Nickelodeon back in 2019, so we were very lucky that this was one of the type of products that they were offering at the convention in 2019 at Hershey, Pennsylvania, that we were able to get our hands on. This one plus about a dozen others.
Oh. And we're back. I promised you a mystery at the end of this. John has closure. John completely has closure. He's got the orange bag with the flavor that he loved, full color. It's being sent out in Canada, rebroadcast to live on digitally in the archive. But we still have a mystery, because as it turns out, in discussing endangered images, Cathy swears when she was in college around the 80s and 90s that she was in Sears once and she saw a stack of Garfield either waffle makers or pancake makers in the shape of a Garfield. The actual pancakes are shaped make Garfields. I say that because just recently Nickelodeon just licensed some Garfield waffle makers, but it's a square waffle, and the Garfield's just on the outside on the display, the packaging of it. So don't send us pictures of that. We already know it exists and it's brand new. If you have any evidence proving the existence of a Garfield waffle maker or pancake maker, bury it, because I'm betting against it. No, just kidding, just kidding. Please share it with us so Cathy can prove that she's not crazy. We have any more chips? These are good. So let me ask you, what do you do when you finish a bag of potato chips? Give me a minute. Chips. I'm going to have to do that part over. So let me ask you, what do you do